Today, we're diving into the world of electric vehicles with 800-volt charging capabilities available in 2024. As technology advances, EVs are charging faster than ever, cutting down your wait time at public chargers. While traditional Level 3 chargers max out at 150 kilowatts, new 350 kilowatt chargers are becoming common, perfect for cars with 800-volt systems. But what makes 800-volt charging special? Simply put, higher voltage means faster charging with less electrical resistance, allowing for thinner cables and smaller components. However, it does come at a higher cost, which is reflected in the vehicle's price. Not all EVs with 800-volt charging have 800-volt architecture. Some, like the GMC Hummer EV, use dual battery packs to switch to 800 volts when charging. If you often take long trips and use DC fast chargers, an 800-volt EV might be a game changer for you. So let's check out the EVs with 800-volt charging available now and coming in 2024. The Audi E-Tron GT is Audi's flagship EV, boasting stunning design, exceptional speed, and a genuine commitment to electric vehicle innovation. Unlike many EVs rushed to market, the E-Tron GT embodies the essence of Audi, combining sleek, modern aesthetics with the brand's renowned performance. Powered by a 93 kWh battery on an 800-volt system, the E-Tron GT offers rapid charging and robust performance. Both the standard model and the RS variant feature dual electric motors providing all-wheel drive, with the RS delivering up to 637 horsepower for a 0-60 time of just 3.1 seconds. Despite sharing its platform with the Porsche Taycan, the E-Tron GT stands out with its unique Audi flair. The interior prioritizes luxury and comfort, offering well-designed surfaces, sculpted seats, and a more traditional car-like feel, distinguishing it from the tech-heavy cabins of some competitors. With its grand touring capabilities, advanced suspension system, and refined design, the Audi e-tron GT is not just an electric car, but a true Audi. Chevrolet has written a new defining chapter for electric trucks with the 2024 Chevy Silverado EV RST. This powerful, well-equipped technological marvel propels Chevy to the forefront of the electric truck market. Building on GM's legacy of bold electrification efforts, the Silverado EV RST emerges as a premium offering with an impressive 440-mile range, 754 horsepower, and 785 pound-feet of torque. While the earlier four-wheel drive model impressed fleets with its range and power, the RST caters to truck enthusiasts seeking advanced features and performance. It's Chevy's answer to the competition, delivering more range and power than the Ford F-150 Lightning and closely rivaling the GMC Hummer EV pickup. Rolling on 24-inch wheels and weighing over 9,000 pounds, the Silverado EV RST can still sprint to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. Though its price tag of $96,495 may seem steep, this electric truck's capabilities and features justify the cost. Despite lacking federal tax incentives, the Silverado EV RST sets a new standard in its class. Charging is a breeze with a max rate of 350 kilowatts, adding 100 miles of range in just 10 minutes on a DC fast charger. Home charging at 19.2 kilowatts yields 34 miles per hour, making overnight recharges feasible. Additionally, it can act as a generator, powering other EVs or even your house with up to 10.2 kilowatts. The Silverado EV RST excels in towing, matching the Lightning's 10,000-pound capacity and rivaling the Cybertruck and Rivian R1T. Its wide-open Watts mode unleashes full power for exhilarating performance, while features like four-wheel steering and adaptive air suspension enhance maneuverability and comfort. Design-wise, the RST is both innovative and practical. It sports a sleek aerodynamic front end, reminiscent of the Chevy Avalanche, and boasts a versatile multi-flex midgate that extends the bed from nearly 6 feet to 9 feet. Inside, the Silverado EV offers a spacious cabin with a large touchscreen, although some materials and features could be more premium for its price. In a time of intense debate over the future of electric vehicles, the Chevy Silverado EV RST stands as a powerful, comfortable, and well-rounded truck, setting a new benchmark in the electric truck segment. Next, let's dive into the Genesis GV60, a luxury EV that builds on the solid foundation of the Kia EV6 and Hyundai Ioniq 5. With its luxury badge, the GV60 elevates performance, features, and interior quality, positioning itself against premium EVs like the BMW i4. Genesis excels in luxury with an interior that impresses with high-quality materials and advanced technology, including facial recognition entry and fingerprint starting. Simply look at the B-pillar to unlock the door and use the fingerprint scanner to start the car, showcasing futuristic convenience. Inside, the GV60 offers exceptional materials and unique design elements like the rotating shift orb. The Torrent Navy leather interior with Sao Paulo lime accents stands out, providing a unique luxury feel that Tesla can't match. Tech features are top-notch, with a 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless charging, head-up display, and Bang & Olufsen sound system. However, there's no wireless CarPlay or Android Auto, and the USB data port is inconveniently placed. The GV60 offers spacious back seats, thanks to its long wheelbase, making it more passenger-friendly than its GV70 sibling. Cargo space is decent, with 24 cubic feet behind the rear seats. Two versions are available, the Advanced and Performance. Both feature dual motors and a 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery with 800-volt architecture, allowing rapid recharging. The Advanced offers 314 horsepower and 248 miles of range, while the Performance delivers up to 483 horsepower with boost mode, but has a lower range of 235 miles. The Performance version includes advanced suspension technology that adjusts based on road conditions, providing a smooth ride. However, it isn't as sporty as its non-luxury siblings, with slower turn-in and more body roll. The GV60 has received top safety ratings, ensuring peace of mind for buyers. The 2024 electrified G80 retains all the luxury and sophistication of the beloved G80 sedan while adding a powerful 365 horsepower dual-motor powertrain and a battery that delivers up to 282 miles per charge. Despite its slightly quirky name, the electrified G80 is a smart choice. You get an impressive EV range alongside the unique luxury Genesis is known for. The cabin, lined with leather, is a delight, and the driving experience combines straight-line speed with composed handling. The only noticeable change is a slight reduction in interior space to accommodate the battery pack. For the ultimate luxury, we recommend the loaded Prestige trim. This adds 3-zone automatic climate control, a microfiber headliner, a power rear sunshade, remote parking, and a 12.3-inch digital gauge display. It also includes advanced driver assist features like a blind spot camera system, rear automated emergency braking, and a driver attention monitor. The electrified G80's all-wheel drive system is powered by 2 electric motors, producing a combined 365 horsepower. Acceleration is impressive, with a 0-60 miles per hour time of just 4.1 seconds, outpacing the V6-powered G80 Sport. The chassis remains agile, and the standard rear-wheel steering system enhances handling. Highway cruising is quiet, steady, and comfortable. The 87.2 kilowatt-hour battery pack located under the floor offers an estimated range of 282 miles. In our highway fuel economy test, we observed an impressive 280 miles of range. Charging from 10 to 80% takes about 22 minutes with a 350 kilowatt DC fast charger, and around 7 hours with a level 2 charger. While the battery pack necessitates some minor interior adjustments, these are hardly noticeable in photos. Taller passengers might find headroom slightly reduced, and trunk space is slightly smaller. However, the interior remains a luxurious haven with soft leather upholstery and elegant wood trim. Like a remixed song turned into a jazzy new hit, the 2024 electrified GV70 builds on the stellar foundation of its gasoline-powered counterpart. Genesis has replaced the traditional engines with dual electric motors, delivering a robust 483 horsepower. A 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack under the seats provides an estimated 236-mile range. While this isn't as far as competitors like the Cadillac Lyriq or Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV, the GV70's DC fast charging capabilities make recharging at public stations quick and convenient. Inside, the electrified GV70 boasts a spacious, luxurious cabin filled with high-end materials and advanced technology, though it lacks wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This remix stays true to the excellence of the original GV70, making the electrified GV70 a standout performer. Unlike its gasoline sibling, the electrified GV70 skips base trims and starts with the well-equipped Advanced and Prestige levels. Standard features include a digital gauge display, leather upholstery, 20-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof, and a wireless smartphone charging pad. All-wheel drive comes standard, utilizing 2 motors, one on each axle, for a combined 483 horsepower. In our tests, the electrified GV70 reached 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds, making it the quickest version of Genesis's compact SUV. The gasoline-powered GV70 with the optional twin-turbo V6 managed the same in 4.9 seconds. The electrified GV70 handles corners with agility and provides a comfortable ride, though the brake pedal feel from regenerative to friction braking could be more consistent. The 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack delivers up to 236 miles per charge, according to the EPA, though our tests showed it achieved 190 highway miles. Thankfully, the fast onboard charger supports up to 240 kilowatts on a DC connection, recharging the battery from 10 to 80% in less than 20 minutes. The electrified GV70's interior mirrors its gasoline-powered sibling with a cohesive, upscale design. Fine materials and luxurious touches, like the knurled glass shift knob, enhance the premium feel. The compact SUV-class interior provides ample space, fitting 7 carry-on suitcases behind the rear seats and 22 with the rear seats folded. The GMC Hummer EV pickup defies reason in the most exhilarating ways. Despite its hefty 9,000-pound weight, it sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 3 seconds. This feat of engineering, powered by 3 electric motors generating a combined 1,000 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque, is both awe-inspiring and thrilling to experience. In Watts to Freedom mode, the Hummer EV transforms into a performance beast. The air suspension lowers, your seat rumbles, and an electrifying soundtrack fills the cabin as you launch forward. This mode turns every drive into an event, and its off-road capabilities add another layer of excitement. Just make sure the trails are wide enough for this colossal vehicle. The Hummer EV is a rock star on the road, turning heads with its bold design, including a striking grille, distinctive lights, and flared fenders. It delivers substance with features like Super Cruise, Watts to Freedom, Crab Walk, GMC's Multi-Pro tailgate, and the removable sky panel roof. Behind the wheel, the Hummer EV feels every bit as powerful as its specs suggest. Crab Walk mode, enabled by the advanced 4-wheel steering system, adds a unique maneuverability, letting you navigate tight spaces diagonally. Charging the massive battery is efficient, with a 60-mile range boost in just 20 minutes at a charge point station. Its inefficiency for an EV is notable, but for those who can afford its 6-figure price tag, keeping the battery charged isn't a concern. Like high-performance cars from Bentley or Lamborghini, the Hummer EV offers unparalleled performance and features. It's a no-compromise vehicle that delivers on every front, making it a standout in the world of electric trucks. While both the Hummer EV SUV and truck share a robust electric foundation, there are key differences that set them apart, starting with their design and dimensions. The Hummer EV SUV features a solid roof over its cargo area, unlike the open bed of the truck. This change, along with its 20-inch shorter length and 8-inch shorter wheelbase, enhances the SUV's maneuverability both on and off-road. The SUV boasts a turning circle of 35.4 feet, 1.7 feet smaller than the trucks, and tighter than the Chevy Bolt EUV. Its improved breakover angle by 10.6 degrees and departure angle by 2.2 degrees at max ride height further enhance off-road performance. Inside, the Hummer EV SUV offers spacious cargo capacity with 81.8 cubic feet available when the rear seats are folded flat, surpassing both the Mercedes G-Class and the Land Rover Defender 130. While it doesn't match the GMC Yukon's 120 cubic feet or the Rivian R1S's 88 cubic feet, it does include an 11 cubic foot frunk that can store the removable roof panels. Towing capacity is solid at 7,500 pounds. Despite its shorter wheelbase, the SUV's rear seats remain comfortable, though slightly firm, with ample space for passengers. The front seats are wide and cushy, continuing the theme of spaciousness. The interior design emphasizes ruggedness with durable vinyls and plastics, unique textures, and details that create a special feel rather than a budget cut. The flashy on-screen graphics, though occasionally slow, add to the high-tech ambiance. Visibility is excellent with easy-to-spot front corners and a comprehensive array of cameras that can be quickly accessed via the infotainment system. These cameras are particularly useful for navigating steep hills and tight spots. Super Cruise is available, providing reliable semi-autonomous driving on mapped highways. Ride quality in the Hummer EV SUV is impressive, with the air suspension ensuring stability and comfort. Despite pronounced wind and tire noise at higher speeds, the ride remains smooth, aided by the tire's tall sidewalls. Power is where the Hummer EV SUV truly shines. Its three-motor setup delivers 830 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque, achieving a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of approximately 3.5 seconds in watts to freedom mode. This mode dramatically lifts the front of the vehicle under hard acceleration, providing a thrilling, albeit somewhat comedic, driving experience. However, the SUV's power and weight result in significant energy consumption. The estimated range is over 300 miles, with efficiency figures around 2 miles per kilowatt-hour. While not officially classified due to its heavy-duty status, these numbers suggest it's less efficient than many other EVs. The 350 kilowatt fast charging capability mitigates this by quickly replenishing the large battery. This is the 2024 GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 in all its glory. Following the debut of the 2024 Chevy Silverado EV, it was only a matter of time before GMC rolled out its version. As expected, the Sierra EV shares many similarities with the Silverado EV, but also brings its own distinct features to the table, particularly in design. Riding on GM's Ultium platform, the Sierra EV is available exclusively in crew cab form at launch. GMC designers have emphasized its traditional truck styling while incorporating aerodynamic elements to achieve a lower coefficient of drag. The front grille features a sleek shield aesthetic with a light-up surround and lower-mounted headlights for a modern look. The Denali Edition 1 showcases glossy black exterior trim with functional areas finished in flat black, along with the signature Multi-Pro tailgate and Multi-Pro midgate for versatile storage solutions. Under the hood, or rather, under the body, the Sierra EV packs a powerful punch with dual electric motors delivering 754 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque. In max power mode, it sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds. While GM hasn't released exact battery specs, the Sierra EV boasts an estimated 400-mile range and supports 350 kilowatt DC fast charging, adding 100 miles of range in just 10 minutes. For AC charging, it features a 19.2 kilowatt onboard charging module. The Sierra EV's utility extends beyond driving, with the ability to power other devices and even your home through the Ultium Power Bar and GM Energy Ultium Home line. Towing capacity reaches up to 9,500 pounds, with a max payload of 1,300 pounds. Super Cruise with towing capability is standard on the Denali Edition 1, ensuring easy long-haul driving. Looking ahead, GMC plans to release AT4 and Elevation trims in the 2025 model year. The AT4 will cater to off-road enthusiasts with features like a 2-inch lift, 4-wheel steer, crab walk mode, and rugged tires, while the Elevation trim will offer a more accessible price point starting around $50,000 and multiple range options. Inside, the Sierra EV's cabin features a distinct design with a 16.8-inch portrait-oriented screen and a row of physical switches for essential controls. An 11-inch digital instrument cluster and a multicolor head-up display provide comprehensive driver information. The interior exudes classic Denali luxury with real open-pore wood trim, premium leather upholstery, and a high-quality Bose audio system. Now, let's dive into the Hyundai Ioniq 5, a standout in the rapidly evolving electric car market. Despite being 3 years old, the Ioniq 5 continues to impress with its digitalized retro looks and hatchback shape, which disguise its generous size. This makes it a practical and comfortable family vehicle, while Hyundai's tuning ensures it's surprisingly fun to drive. The Ioniq 5 excels in several key areas for EV buyers. Its electric range is above average, and its 800-volt architecture makes it one of the fastest-charging EVs available. Performance is robust, especially in the dual-motor model. The infotainment system is top-notch, offering both cool aesthetics and user-friendly functionality, while the safety tech is among the most comprehensive and well-executed in the market. The Ioniq 5's cabin is spacious, bright, and airy, featuring a minimalist design that remains highly functional. Unlike some modern cars, it doesn't rely solely on a single screen for all controls. Conventional buttons and switches for windows and climate controls are present, enhancing usability. Even touch-sensitive buttons and the electronic shifter are well executed. Every Ioniq 5 features dual 12.3-inch displays, one for the instrument panel and one for infotainment. The infotainment system is user-friendly, with intuitive menus, quick responses, and clear visuals. Unfortunately, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are not available, and the data USB port placement can be inconvenient. In terms of size, the Ioniq 5 is deceptively spacious. It looks like a hatchback, but functions as a mid-size crossover SUV. With a wheelbase longer than that of the three-row Hyundai Palisade, it offers vast interior space, especially in the back seat. The front row is exceptionally open, with the sliding center console further enhancing the lounge-like atmosphere. Cargo space is ample, though the raked rear window can limit taller items. The rear seats slide forward to increase luggage space if needed. The Ioniq 5 offers 27.2 cubic feet of cargo space behind the second row, which is slightly less than competitors like the Ford Mustang Mach-E and Volkswagen ID.4. While it doesn't have a large front trunk, there is a small compartment for the charging cable. The Ioniq 5 offers 3 drivetrain configurations. The base model has a 58 kilowatt-hours battery and a single motor, providing 220 miles of range and 168 horsepower. The long-range models use a 77.4 kilowatt-hours battery. The single-motor version offers 225 horsepower and 303 miles of range, while the dual-motor all-wheel drive model provides 320 horsepower, 446 pound-feet of torque, and a 0-60 miles per hour time of about 5 seconds, with a range of 260 miles. Charging is one of the Ioniq 5's strong suits, thanks to its 800-volt architecture. It can utilize 150 and 350 kilowatt DC fast chargers, reaching 80% charge in just 18 minutes. Driving the Ioniq 5 is a delight. The all-wheel drive model, in particular, offers thrilling acceleration and a fun driving experience. Despite its sporty capabilities, it also provides a calm and stable ride, with various driving modes to suit different situations. Hyundai's Highway Driving Assist system further enhances the driving experience with adaptive cruise control and lane centering. Safety is a top priority for the Ioniq 5. It comes standard with a wide range of driver assistance features, including automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. The Ioniq 5 has received top safety ratings from both the IIHS and NHTSA. Crossover SUVs may dominate the market, but there's still a place for good old-fashioned sedans. Enter the 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 6, an electric car that looks like it's arrived from the future. Its striking, ultra-aerodynamic design not only turns heads, but also contributes to exceptional efficiency and range. The Ioniq 6 can achieve a maximum range of 361 miles, but this is only available with the SE trim, which features a more basic interior. Even the versions with less range go further than many typical EVs and recharge much quicker. Built on the eGMP platform shared with the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, and Genesis GV60, the Ioniq 6 is lighter and more aerodynamic, making it the most athletic to drive among its peers. It offers a surprisingly engaging driving experience with its grippy 2-spoke wheel and excels as a highway cruiser, providing a smooth ride, quiet cabin, and top-notch driver assistance tech. Despite its strengths, the Ioniq 6 does have some drawbacks. Interior quality is one issue, with some frustrating controls and a smaller-than-average trunk. These concerns are shared by its main competitor, the Tesla Model 3, which benefits from a superior charging network, lower prices, at least for now, stronger acceleration, and better range with all-wheel drive. Both cars, however, show that sedans still have a place in the EV market. The Ioniq 6's interior, while less bold than its exterior, is highly creative with unique details like ripple effects on the doors reflecting ambient light. The window and locking buttons are located on the center console, a layout that takes some getting used to. Materials quality isn't as high as in other Hyundai sedans like the Sonata, especially in the base SE trim. The SE's cloth trim and hard plastic phone bin highlight its budget feel, which is a trade-off for its 361-mile range. Functionality-wise, the Ioniq 6 mostly succeeds. Dual 12.3-inch screens are bright and responsive with an easy-to-use infotainment interface. However, The touch-sensitive climate controls and lack of a shortcut button for the radio are less user-friendly. Still, having physical controls and an instrument panel in front of the driver contrasts sharply with the Tesla Model 3's single-screen setup. The Ioniq 6 is deceptively large, with short overhangs and unusual proportions making it seem smaller than it is. Its long wheelbase provides ample interior space, especially for legroom. Front visibility is good despite the car's low, aerodynamic shape, and headroom is decent. Rear headroom is tighter due to the sloping roofline, but legroom remains generous. The trunk is less impressive, with a volume of 11.2 cubic feet, which is small for a mid-size sedan. There is an underfloor storage area and a small frunk for storing the charging cable. The Ioniq 6's powertrain options include 3 configurations: a 149 horsepower single-motor SE standard range, a 225 horsepower long-range single-motor setup, and a dual-motor all-wheel drive version with 320 horsepower. The SE standard range offers 240 miles, while the long-range models provide up to 361 miles. The dual-motor version sacrifices some range for performance, offering 316 miles in the SE and 270 miles in the higher trims. Charging is a strong suit for the Ioniq 6 thanks to its 800-volt architecture. It can use 150 and 350 kilowatt DC fast chargers, reaching 80% charge in just 18 minutes. Home charging is also quick with 11 kilowatt max speeds. On the road, the Ioniq 6 is the sportiest of the eGMP cars, apart from the high-performance Kia EV6 GT. Its stiffer suspension and responsive steering make it fun to drive, while the comfortable ride makes it a great highway cruiser. The rear-drive version provides adequate performance, but the dual-motor setup is noticeably quicker and more thrilling. The Ioniq 6 offers full one-pedal driving with adjustable regenerative braking controlled via steering wheel paddles. This allows for smooth deceleration and consistent brake pedal feel. Safety features are comprehensive, with standard forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control. The SEL and Limited trims add Highway Drive Assist 2, which includes semi-automated lane changes and improved adaptive cruise control. The Limited trim also offers reverse automated braking, a surround view parking camera, and remote smart parking. The Ioniq 6 has received top safety ratings, including a top safety pick from the IHS. The 2024 Kia EV6, now 3 years old, remains one of the most advanced and tech-forward electric vehicles on the market, showcasing the strength of its initial design and underlying technology. From the rear-drive Win to the high-performance GT, every version of the EV6 has something to offer prospective EV owners. With ample range, ultra-quick charging, powerful electric motors, and various trims and configurations, the 2024 EV6 stands out as one of the most well-rounded EVs available. Its interior is both stylish and functional, providing plenty of space in the rear seat and trunk. Despite its sleek shape, the EV6 is more practical than some of its top competitors. The EV6 is one of the best EVs money can buy, and arguably one of the best cars overall for those considering an SUV or crossover. Although it doesn't qualify for a federal tax credit, its driving experience and ownership appeal remain strong. Kia has made it easier to access the largest battery pack and most powerful motors by introducing the light long-range rear-wheel drive and light all-wheel drive models. These pair the 77.4 kilowatt-hours battery with lower trim levels, offering 225 horsepower with rear-wheel drive or 320 horsepower with all-wheel drive. The light rear-wheel drive model remains the most affordable, equipped with a 58 kilowatt-hours battery pack and a 167 horsepower motor. The high-performance EV6 GT also gets a small range boost for 2024, now offering 218 miles per charge. Other updates include charge port lighting and a new charge door marking for easier access. The interior of the EV6 is super cool, featuring colorful lighting, metal trim, and vibrant dual displays. The Wind and GT line trims differ in appearance and materials, with the GT line offering a sportier and richer environment. The GT adds unique neon yellow accents and grippier seats, though they are manually adjustable. Despite its futuristic look, the EV6 cabin is user-friendly with separate instrument panels and traditional buttons and knobs. The row of touch-operated buttons under the touchscreen serves dual purposes for climate controls and infotainment shortcuts, which may annoy some users. The 12.3-inch widescreen touchscreen is excellent, featuring intuitive menus, quick responses, and split-screen functionality. However, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are not available, requiring a USB connection for these features. The EV6 offers immense backseat legroom and a spacious interior thanks to its cab-forward design and long wheelbase, similar to the 3-row Telluride. It can comfortably accommodate rear-facing child seats and tall passengers. The front headroom can be tight with the GT line's sunroof, but the open floor plan provides ample storage space. Cargo space is better than its official 24.4 cubic feet measurement suggests, with more luggage capacity than the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Mustang Mach-E. However, the racy roofline limits the height of bulky items. The EV6's range and performance vary depending on the battery size and drivetrain. The light trim has a 58 kilowatt-hour battery and a single motor producing 167 horsepower with a range of 232 miles. Other versions use a 77.4 kilowatt-hour battery, with ranges varying based on drivetrain and motor type. The EV6 can charge from 10 to 80% in 18 minutes at a 240 kilowatt charger. Rear-wheel drive models offer 225 horsepower and 310 miles of range, while all-wheel drive versions provide 320 horsepower and 446 pound-feet of torque, with a range of 282 miles. The EV6 GT delivers 576 horsepower and 545 pound-feet of torque, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, but with a reduced range of 218 miles. Driving the EV6 is a pleasure, with immediate torque, a low center of gravity, and one-pedal driving capability. The GT offers the most thrilling experience, while the other models provide a smoother, more controlled ride. Standard safety features include automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, driver attention warning, and adaptive cruise control. Higher trims add blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and highway driving assist 2, which includes automatic lane changing and adaptive cruise control. The 2024 Kia EV9 is one of the few 3-row EVs available, and while it starts at $60,000, it offers sophisticated driving manners and a premium, feature-packed cabin that can comfortably accommodate 6 or 7 passengers, depending on the configuration. The EV9 competes favorably with top-tier versions of mainstream brand SUVs and even luxury brand 3-row vehicles. The EV9 is loaded with useful and approachable technology, offering respectable performance and range, especially in the higher trims. It can be seen as the electric counterpart to the popular Kia Telluride, sharing many features, including excellent safety and driver assistance technology. The EV9 is roomy, quiet, comfortable, and fun to drive. It's capable enough to handle adventures to your winter campsite and offers vehicle-to-load technology to power lights and appliances, or even your home during an outage with the proper equipment. The EV9's interior is spacious, comfortable, and tech-friendly. Its 3 rows of seating are genuinely usable and come with numerous clever comfort and convenience features. Thoughtful storage options include disappearing cup holders that reveal a multi-purpose bin and an open area under the floating center console. Second-row passengers with captain's chairs get a pull-out shelf cubby in the rear of the center console. Heated and ventilated front seats are standard, along with synthetic leather, making the interior feel premium, especially with available features like a massaging driver's seat and second-row power leg rests. Digital displays dominate the dashboard, with a 12.3-inch digital driver display, a 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, and a 5-inch climate control display between the two. The touchscreen features a next-generation interface that, while more complex, provides a wealth of functionality. Physical controls for temperature, fans, and audio volume are present, alongside haptic buttons below the infotainment display. Wireless phone charging is standard, with USB-C ports available for all rows and 110-volt outlets in the second row and cargo area. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are also standard. The EV9 is impressively spacious, with an overall length of 197.2 inches, slightly longer than the Kia Telluride, and a 122-inch wheelbase that surpasses the Telluride by about 8 inches. The seating configuration varies by trim level, with the light and wind trims offering a second-row bench for 7-passenger capacity, while higher trims feature second-row captain's chairs for 6-passenger capacity. The Land and GT line trims also include power-adjustable relaxation chairs in the second row, adding to the comfort but requiring more time to move for third-row access. The third row, accommodating 2 passengers, provides adult-friendly space by segment standards. The EV9's powertrains offer various configurations. The light trim features a single rear motor with 215 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, paired with a 76.1 kilowatt-hour battery for an EPA-rated 230 miles of range. The light long-range trim has a 201 horsepower motor and a 99.8 kilowatt-hour battery, providing up to 304 miles of range. The Wind, Land, and GT line trims feature dual-motor all-wheel drive systems, producing 379 horsepower. The Wind and Land trims offer 443 pound-feet of torque, with an upgrade to 516 pound-feet available. The GT line trim gets the full 516 pound-feet standard, with respective ranges of 280 miles, Wind and Land trims, and 270 miles, GT line trim. Charging the EV9 is quick thanks to its 800-volt architecture, capable of utilizing 350 kilowatt DC fast chargers. The light trim's smaller battery peaks at 235 kilowatts, charging from 10% to 80% in 20 minutes, while the larger battery trims peak at 210 kilowatts, achieving the same charge in 24 minutes. The 10.9 kilowatt AC charger allows for rapid home charging with the appropriate setup. Driving the EV9 is impressive. It's very quiet, with low-noise tires and acoustic front glass, enhancing the serene cabin environment. The GT line's dual motors enable a 4.5-second 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint, while the Land and Wind trims, with their slightly reduced torque, offer smooth and confident acceleration. The EV9's ride is smooth and composed, akin to a large German luxury SUV, handling bumps and imperfections with ease. All EV9 trims include Eco, Normal, and Sport driving modes, with Land and GT line also featuring a snow mode. The EV9's ground clearance and all-wheel drive system make it capable off-road, handling steep dirt hills effectively. Standard safety features in the EV9 include forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, blind spot and rear cross traffic warning, speed limit monitoring, front and rear parking sensors, safe exit assist, rear occupant alert, and highway driving assist 2. The latter provides adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go capability, lane centering steering assist, partially automated lane changes, and machine learning to adapt to your driving style. Additional available features include blind spot camera view, surround view parking camera, parking collision avoidance, and remote parking assist. The 2024 Lotus Eletre takes a bold leap into the world of electric vehicles, redefining what a Lotus can be. This is the brand's first electric vehicle and SUV, marking a significant departure from its traditional sports car roots. It's a daring move that places Lotus in the competitive and growing EV market, essential for the future of this iconic 75-year-old British marque. The Eletre's design is a critical aspect of its appeal, especially as a high-end statement piece. While its underpinnings were developed in Sweden and Germany, and it's built in China by majority stakeholder Geely, the design comes from Hethel, England, where Lotus was founded by Colin Chapman. The design has sparked mixed reactions, from the split front grille and bifurcated headlamps to the midsection height and tail sweep. Yet it's more than just a blend of familiar SUV shapes. The vented hood, creased door surfaces, and distinctive rear overhang with a concave tail and uninterrupted LED light strip bring a unique flair. Color choice significantly impacts its presence, with options like Galloway green and solar yellow enhancing its dynamic look. Inside, the Eletre is spacious and tech-friendly, offering ample leg, shoulder, and headroom. The cabin is packed with firsts for Lotus, including dual-paned window glass and a soft close feature for the doors. The dashboard features a sleek, streamlined design with a narrow aperture instrument panel and a 15.1-inch OLED touchscreen, controlling most settings and controls. Despite the luxury, some technology choices, like the complex climate controls and digital air vent adjustments, can be cumbersome. Under the hood, all three Elettre models, Base, S, and R, are powered by a 112 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery with 800-volt architecture. The Base and S models offer 603 horsepower and 524 pound-feet of torque with single-speed transmissions, while the R model boasts 905 horsepower, 726 pound-feet of torque, and a 2-speed rear transmission. The R model achieves 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.95 seconds, with a top speed of 165 miles per hour. Driving the Elettre is a unique experience, blending Lotus's traditional driving dynamics with modern electric performance. The vehicle features 5 drive modes, with the R model adding a track mode. Despite its size and weight, the Elettre handles impressively well, with accurate steering and good brake feel. However, it lacks true one-pedal driving, a feature many EV enthusiasts appreciate. The Elettre's aerodynamic design includes numerous features to reduce drag, such as pass-through front grills and active aero panels. This results in a drag coefficient of 0.26 and a European WLTP range of 373 miles for the Base and S models and 304 miles for the R model. Official EPA range figures are yet to be determined. The Elettre also offers practical features like a spacious cabin, decent cargo space, and advanced driver assistance systems. Lotus has doubled its lineup of 4-door models with the introduction of the Emea electric sedan. Unsurprisingly, it bears a striking resemblance to the Elettre SUV, only lower and sleeker. The debut color, a striking yellow and black, emphasizes this similarity. However, specific details about the car remain sparse. The Emea closely mirrors the Elettre's design, featuring similar lines from the aggressive front nose to the curvy sides. The lower height and reduced visual mass make the Emea a more refined and attractive design overall. It incorporates active grille shutters, a diffuser, and a rear spoiler, just like the Elettre. A unique touch is the dual running lights on each side of the front fascia, setting it apart from its SUV sibling. Inside, the Emea's cabin is nearly identical to the Elettre's. It centers around a single screen set within an angular dual-cowl dashboard. A smaller screen behind the steering wheel provides essential driving information. The interior features extensive use of leather and faux suede, maintaining a luxurious feel. Details on the Emea's specifications are limited. It will come with a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup capable of reaching speeds over 155 miles per hour. It can accelerate to 62 miles per hour in a claimed 2.8 seconds. The Emea will also support 350 kilowatt fast charging. However, specifics like horsepower, torque, and battery capacity have yet to be disclosed. The car will ride on an adaptive air suspension, promising a balanced ride quality. The engineering marvel that is the 2024 Lucid Air is nothing short of astounding. Consider an electric car that rockets to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds and still glides over 400 miles before needing a recharge. High-end competitors like the Porsche Taycan, Mercedes-AMG EQS 53, and Tesla Model S can only dream of such versatility. Then there's the new Air Sapphire performance model, claiming an even quicker 60 miles per hour time of under 2 seconds. Lucid achieves these extraordinary feats with innovative technology, a unique battery design, and power-dense electric motors honed by experience in Formula E racing. Add to that a designer look and a premium cabin spacious enough for 4 adults on long journeys, and you have a winning formula. Now, let's talk power. Lucid has introduced the high-performance Sapphire trim for 2024, featuring 3 electric motors that collectively churn out 112-34 horsepower. To match this immense power, Lucid has re-engineered the suspension, adjusted the traction control system, installed carbon ceramic brakes, and fitted unique wheels with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. At the other end of the spectrum, the entry-level rear-wheel drive Pure model makes its debut with a competitive price and an impressive 410-mile estimated driving range. The Pure now comes solely with rear-wheel drive, as the all-wheel drive version has been discontinued. Additionally, Lucid is offering new option packages for the Pure and Touring trims that include features like heated rear seats, a power-opening front and trunk, and soft-close doors. We'd recommend the Pure model for its excellent balance of power and range at a more accessible price point. It boasts 430 horsepower and 410 miles of estimated driving range, all while costing significantly less than the Grand Touring and Sapphire trims. The Pure also features 12-way power-adjustable heated front seats, an array of driver assistance technologies, and a large touchscreen. Plus, all Lucid models come with 3 years of complimentary charging through the Electrify America network. The Air Pure starts with a single electric motor driving the rear wheels, delivering 430 horsepower. The other models have dual motors for all-wheel drive and a range of horsepower ratings: 620 horsepower for the Touring, then 150 horsepower for the Grand Touring, and a staggering 1234 horsepower for the Sapphire, thanks to a third rear motor. The Pure and Touring models are slightly slower to 130 miles per hour, with the Touring achieving this in 12 seconds, compared to the Grand Touring's 10.3 seconds. Despite using conventional steel coil springs instead of air springs, the sedan feels calm and smooth in its Art Smooth drive mode. However, our model's 21-inch wheels with low-profile performance tires generated notable road noise on coarse pavement. The Air boasts the longest range of any electric vehicle on the market, according to EPA estimates. Grand Touring models feature a 112 kilowatt-hour battery pack and DC fast charging capability, while the Pure and Touring trims use a smaller 92 kilowatt-hour version. The Pure offers an estimated driving range of 410 miles, the Touring 425 miles, and the Grand Touring up to 516 miles. On our 75 miles per hour highway test, the Grand Touring achieved 410 miles, the Touring 280 miles, and the Pure 300 miles. Plugged into a fast charger, the Air can regain 300 miles of range in just 21 minutes. New owners will also enjoy 3 years of free fast charging at Electrify America stations, with no cap on usage as long as it's for personal use. The most efficient Air model is rated at 131 miles per gallon equivalent combined, with the performance version at 111 miles per gallon equivalent. During our test, the Grand Touring achieved 82 miles per gallon equivalent, the Touring 107 miles per gallon equivalent, and the Pure 109 miles per gallon equivalent. For more details, visit the EPA's website. The Air is designed to be a luxury car, with a handsome interior featuring rich materials and cutting-edge technology. Lucid emphasizes the sedan's expansive passenger space, particularly the large back seat, while the standard rear seating is comfortable for 3 adults. There's an optional executive rear seating package that adds a recline function for maximum comfort. The Air's glass roof enhances the airy feel and improves visibility. The front center console offers generous storage, with a retractable lower touchscreen and a large bin housing cup holders and phone slots. Additionally, the front trunk provides 10 cubic feet of storage space. The Lucid Air's debut has undeniably shaken up the luxury EV market, not just as the first triumph of a startup automaker, but as an extraordinary vehicle in its own right. Yet, relying solely on a sedan in today's SUV-centric market poses a challenge for sustained success. Enter the Lucid Gravity, an SUV that leverages the acclaimed engineering of the Air's electric motors and batteries, but wraps it in a format that caters more effectively to family and market demands. While the Gravity is labeled an SUV, it defies traditional categorizations, much like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, and Mustang Mach-E. It presents a lower profile typical of a 3-row SUV, which might remind some more of a minivan or even a Ford Flex due to its elongated body and short hood. This isn't to its detriment. Lucid's design optimizes the benefits of an electric platform, offering a spacious interior within a more compact exterior that measures 6 inches shorter than a Mercedes GLS. Lucid's focus with the Gravity isn't on rugged off-road capabilities, but on delivering an exceptional family vehicle. It boasts unparalleled space and versatility compared to other luxury EVs, like the EQS SUV, which pales in comparison. The smart packaging of the Lucid Gravity takes full advantage of EV design, with a vastly adjustable second row and ample space even in the third row, which neatly tucks away much like in a minivan. The cargo capacity is also a standout, offering more storage behind the third row than most in its class. And the second row folds flat to create a massive 104 cubic feet of space. Lucid even considers the California lifestyle, ensuring that an 8.5-foot-long surfboard can fit diagonally, reflecting the brand's roots with a bear emblem on each 20-plus inch wheel. The interior of the Gravity is as impressive as its exterior, evolving the design language seen in the Air, but with significant enhancements that might make Air buyers envious. The centerpiece is a 34-inch curved OLED display that merges beautifully with the dashboard, devoid of any cut lines, creating a sleek, uninterrupted visual flow. This setup is complemented by a 12.6-inch landscape-oriented touchscreen that works in tandem with tactile controls for a balanced interaction between digital and physical interfaces. The driving dynamics of the Gravity are expected to mirror those of the Air, utilizing the same modular architecture and motor system, with adaptations for the SUV's requirements, like enhanced torque for off-roading and towing capabilities, up to 6,000 pounds. Battery arrangements differ slightly due to the SUV's design, accommodating the packs under the front seat to elevate the seating position, maintaining a comfortable cabin layout. Lucid plans to equip the Gravity with optional air suspension that adjusts the vehicle's height based on the driving mode, further enhancing its adaptability. The introduction of rear-wheel steering suggests that the Gravity will offer a driving experience as tight and responsive as any in the luxury three-row market. Innovative features extend beyond just hardware. Lucid introduces Lucid Sanctuary and Lucid Spaces, which utilize the expansive screen and audio system to transform the parked vehicle into various immersive environments, from serene settings to live concert simulations. With production slated to begin in late 2024 and a starting price under $80,000, the Lucid Gravity is poised to offer incredible value. It combines family-friendly practicality with the advanced tech and luxurious touches that define the brand, making it a standout in the evolving landscape of electric SUVs. Lucid's proven track record of delivering on its promises suggests that this timeline is not just feasible, but likely setting the Gravity up to be another significant step for Lucid in capturing the luxury EV market. Since its debut in 2016, the Macan has consistently topped Porsche's sales charts, and the arrival of the 2024 Macan EV marks a bold evolution. Sporting the familiar Macan nameplate, this all-electric model transitions to a cutting-edge platform shared with the upcoming Audi A6 e-Tron. The Macan EV is a powerhouse, particularly in its turbo model, which cranks out an impressive 630 horsepower, ensuring brisk acceleration that rivals the best in luxury performance. However, it's not just about speed. This vehicle boasts a range that eclipses Porsche's inaugural EV, the Taycan, thanks to its 800-volt electrical system that enables a swift recharge from 10 to 80% in just 21 minutes. For those prioritizing endurance over explosive speed, the base model Macan 4, with its 402 horsepower setup, promises the longest driving range. Porsche's penchant for customization is evident with a myriad of options, colors, and packages, allowing buyers to tailor the Macan EV to their preferences, although this can quickly inflate the base price. We recommend the premium package for its combination of luxury and convenience, offering upgraded seats, climate control, and audio features. On the road, both the Macan 4 EV and the turbo model boast all-wheel drive due to motors positioned on each axle. The turbo's extra muscle produces exhilarating performance, while the 4's output is more subdued but still adequate for spirited driving. Air suspension and adaptive dampers come standard, enhancing the ride quality across all models. And the turbo benefits from Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus for sharper handling. The optional rear-wheel steering enhances agility, making the Macan EV a delight on twisty roads and tight city streets alike. Testing suggests the turbo model can achieve 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 3 seconds, with the 4 model taking a respectable 4.7 seconds. The Macan EV houses a 95 kilowatt-hour battery, supporting up to 270 kilowatt DC fast charging. This setup allows for impressive charging times and potentially offers a range nearing 300 miles on a single charge, based on our initial tests. Inside, the Macan EV presents a modern cabin with ambient lighting, vegan leather-free seating, and use of recycled materials, aligning with contemporary eco-friendly trends. However, the interior styling may not meet everyone's luxury expectations, given the vehicle's price point. Practicality is enhanced by generous cargo space, complemented by additional storage in the front. The Porsche Taycan has redefined expectations for EV sedans since its debut, combining breathtaking straight-line speed with agility that rivals top sports cars. For 2025, Porsche amplifies this allure with the most potent Taycan yet, boasting up to 1,019 horsepower. While the Taycan promises exhilarating rides for you and your passengers, be mindful of its snug rear seating and modest cargo space. A hallmark of the Taycan is its tech-heavy cockpit, featuring a suite of displays that keep both driver and passenger informed and engaged. This setup ranges from Spartan to luxurious, depending on the chosen configuration, underscored by a vast array of customization options. Despite its high base price, which overshadows rivals like the Lucid Air and Tesla Model S in cost, the Taycan's unmatched road handling capabilities justify its premium, making any compromise worthwhile. For the 2025 model year, the Taycan sports a gentle facelift with refinements to its bumper, fenders, and lighting, enhancing its already striking presence. Underneath, significant technological upgrades have been implemented to improve efficiency and charging capabilities. Our tests show these improvements are substantial, with a Taycan charging from 8 to 80% in just under 17 minutes, thanks to a peak rate of 327 kilowatts. Battery enhancements include a new standard 83.6 kilowatt-hour pack and an optional 97 kilowatt-hour performance battery, which is not only more capacious, but lighter. These updates promise to extend the Taycan's driving range, although official EPA figures are pending. The introduction of the Taycan Turbo GT, a beast with over 1,000 horsepower, underscores Porsche's commitment to pushing the boundaries of electric performance. The infotainment system gets a welcome upgrade with Apple CarPlay Plus, integrating climate controls within the Apple interface for seamless operation. Route planning also sees improvements, taking into account the battery's state of charge to optimize travel. While the high-performance Turbo and Turbo S models appeal with their near supercar levels of power, the all-wheel drive Taycan 4S offers a more accessible entry point without sacrificing the thrill. Porsche's customization options through its paint-to-sample program ensure that every Taycan can be as unique as its owner. For those seeking the ultimate in performance dynamics, the optional performance package is a must, adding rear axle steering and advanced torque vectoring. All Taycan models, aside from the base variant, benefit from dual-motor setups, providing robust power and all-wheel drive. The performance spectrum ranges from 402 to a staggering 1,019 horsepower, depending on the model and settings. The two-speed direct-drive transmission is pivotal in delivering the Taycan's explosive acceleration and impressive range. Standard air suspension and the optional adaptive dampers enhance the driving experience, providing a ride that's both agile and plush. Despite its slightly lesser range compared to some competitors, the 2025 Taycan aims to close the gap with a larger battery and quicker charging capabilities. Preliminary drives suggest a significant improvement in achievable range, projecting an optimistic outlook for this sleek electric sedan. Inside, the Taycan mirrors Porsche's hallmark of blending modernity with luxury, offering a cabin rich in high-quality materials and advanced technology. Though space in the back is limited, the overall ambiance and forward-thinking design make the Taycan a standout in the realm of electric luxury vehicles. From its driver-centric layout to its comprehensive list of opulent amenities, the Taycan is crafted to deliver an unmatched driving experience that's pure Porsche. The 2025 Ram 1500 REV isn't just following in the tire tracks of its predecessors, it's paving a whole new path. Poised to electrify the pickup truck segment, the fully electric REV rides on the robust foundations of the Ram 1500, but with a twist. It's designed to outpace its combustion engine sibling in both range and towing capabilities. This electrifying addition to the Ram lineup retains the familiar rugged aesthetics, enhanced with a modern LED light design that could guide a plane to a safe runway landing. Gone are the days of combustion, with the introduction of the UREV, showcased as a crew cab model with a short bed, equipped with two powerful battery options. The top-tier option boasts an astounding 500-mile range, and with an 800-volt electrical system, the REV supports rapid charging, promising minimal downtime and extended road endurance. This truck is not only about sustainable prowess, but also maintains formidable strength with a towing capacity of up to 14,000 pounds, ensuring it holds its ground against traditional and electric competitors alike. Standard all-wheel drive anchors the Ram 1500 Rev with two distinct battery choices, setting the stage for varied performance. The smaller 168 kWh battery packs a punch with 654 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of torque, optimized for heavier towing. The details of the larger 229 kWh battery remain under wraps, though it's expected to trade some towing prowess for increased range and curb weight. Ram has finely tuned the Rev for agility and utility, featuring four-wheel steering and an adjustable air suspension that enhances off-road capability and streamlines highway driving. The electric revolution brings with it a transformation in cabin luxury and utility. The Ram 1500 Rev is anticipated to continue the brand's legacy of high-end, comfortable interiors. The shift from gas to electric opens up new possibilities for storage solutions, allowing for innovative use of space from the frunk to the bed, with potential for an extended cab and even a third row of jump seats. Tech features are at the forefront of the RV's design, with dual 14.5-inch touchscreens providing a command center for both entertainment and vehicle functions. Enhanced connectivity options, including integration with smart home devices, allow for seamless interaction with your home environment directly from the truck. Expected staples like wireless charging and smartphone integration will undoubtedly carry over to ensure that the Ram 1500 Rev is as convenient as it is revolutionary. The Ram 1500 REV is setting the stage for a new era of electric trucks, blending traditional toughness with cutting-edge technology and unprecedented electric performance. As it gears up to hit the roads in late 2024, the REV promises to be a dynamic force, reshaping perceptions of what an electric truck can achieve. Diving into the futuristic world of electric vehicles, the 2024 Tesla Cybertruck emerges as a standout, daring to redefine the very essence of what a pickup can be. With its sharp-edged, stainless steel body that could belong on a sci-fi movie set, the Cybertruck not only promises robustness, with claims of being bulletproof, but also boasts a performance that could put traditional pickups to shame. Set to be available in two all-wheel drive configurations at launch, the Cybertruck will offer a 600 horsepower dual motor model and an even more powerful 834 horsepower Beast model featuring 3 electric motors. Tesla also plans to introduce a rear-wheel drive single motor variant by 2025. This formidable lineup suggests a vehicle ready to tackle anything from everyday roads to the most challenging terrains, all without a drop of gasoline. Performance is more than just numbers, it's about experience. And the Cybertruck delivers with exhilarating acceleration. Tesla claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of just 3.9 seconds for the dual motor model, while the Beast model can achieve this benchmark in a blistering 2.6 seconds. These figures aren't just impressive, they place the Cybertruck among the quickest trucks, and indeed EVs, we've ever tested. When it comes to practical capabilities, the Cybertruck does not fall short. Depending on the configuration, it can tow up to 11,000 pounds and offers a payload capacity of 2,500 pounds. Its 6-foot cargo bed integrates a hidden storage compartment, enhancing its utility. Additionally, the optional range extender battery pack, which fits neatly into the cargo bed, promises to push its range boundaries even further, potentially exceeding 440 miles on a single charge. Charging is ultra-efficient, thanks to Tesla's 800-volt architecture, capable of fast charging speeds. In just 15 minutes, owners can add an impressive 128 to 136 miles of range, making the Cybertruck as convenient as it is powerful. Inside, the Cybertruck's cabin presents a stark, minimalist design that might divide opinions, but undoubtedly aligns with Tesla's modern aesthetic. The expansive 18.5-inch central touchscreen and a smaller 9.4-inch screen for rear passengers replace traditional controls, offering a high-tech experience that is clean and futuristic. However, familiar features like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto remain conspicuously absent, a choice that remains consistent across Tesla's lineup.